Okay, I just want to say before I start this review that I'm an idiot, and I just want to thank you guys for actually reminding me that this movie came out 2 months ago. Hey guys, welcome to Happywax TV. So yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. A couple of you mentioned this movie to me. I remember watching the trailer for it, and why I didn't do a trailer review for it, I don't know. Well, actually, I do know why, but I'll get to that in a sec. But anyways, tonight we are talking about Nekrotronic, the movie. It came out in Australia 2018, and it got released over here in Canada in the US on August 9th. And me, being the dumbass that I am, I totally forgot about this movie. And why I wanted to see this movie so bad is because it's written and directed by Kiah Roache-Turner, who did the movie Wyrmwood. And I'm telling you, if you haven't seen that movie, just stop this video right now and go watch that movie, because it is probably one of the best zombie movies that I've seen in, like, I don't even fucking remember when. It was awesome. It was just low budget gold, and if you haven't seen it yet, just go watch it, because it is that fucking good. So when I heard that he had another movie coming out, I was like a fat kid on a Smartie. I just wanted to see it so bad, and I just overlooked it. I got so busy, and I must have just forgot it came out, because I would have watched this the fucking day that it got released, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you something, now that I have watched it, this movie is as good and everything that I thought it was going to be. It is fucking amazing. If you haven't seen this movie yet, before I even get into the review, I'm telling you, go watch this movie, man. It is fucking fantastic. From start to finish, it's like non-stop. It's about an hour and a half long, just a smidge over. I mean, the pacing is fantastic. And I mean, from the opening scene, it's funny, it's fucking fast paced. I mean, there's tons of gore in this. For a low-budget movie, the special effects look killer. The demons look cool. Like, it's got everything, man. And man, oh man, I loved this movie. In fact, I've watched it twice so far, and since I've got it, you know what I mean, which was a couple of days ago, I just thought it was good. So very quickly, it stars Ben O'Toole, amazing actor. Monica Bellucci plays Finnegan, sorry. She's the kind of like the bad demon in this movie. And then Carolyn Ford plays Molly. I'll tell you, she is just, I mean, wow. If I was to ever get a crush on somebody, like an actress, it would be her, because she is just stunning. And then Tess Hobrich is Torkel, and then David Wenham is Luther. There's more people in this, but those are the main stars. David Wenham, you're going to recognize him. He was in 300. He was kind of the narrator guy that loses his eye and goes back and tells the wife there that they all died. That's who he is. But I mean, he's kind of underused in this movie, but the scenes that he's in are fantastic. And then I'll tell you, the comedy relief kind of in this movie is, I think this might be his first movie. I didn't really look him up, but his name is, I think you say it, Epine Bob Savea. I think that's how and he plays Rangi, and he is fucking hilarious from start to finish in this movie. I always get scared when they have like one guy who's kind of like the comic relief in the movie. I always think back to like Jar Jar Binks, you know what I mean? But man, he totally kills it in this movie. And man, I'll tell you, the Australians, please keep making sci-fi and horror movies, because you guys just fucking kill it. And I absolutely loved this fucking movie. And basically, the quick synopsis is a man who discovers that he is part of a secret sect of magical beings who hunt down and destroy demons on the internet. That's what he is. So it starts off, the movie starts off where Howard and Rangi, they work for Howard's parents own this kind of sanitary, I guess it's like where you drive the big trucks around and pump all the shit out of the septic tanks and stuff like that. So I mean, I knew I was going to love this movie right from the beginning, because Rangi's on his cell phone texting, and he forgets to shut the pump off, and Howard's just getting just blasted with shit out of this tank in the very first opening scene. And it's like, I'll tell you, man, there were so many scenes in this movie that I laughed out loud. But it's just, you know, another thing too, if if you haven't seen this movie, I don't want to say too much about it, just because it is so fucking funny. And it, like, again, and I've said this 1,000 times, and you're probably going to know what I say before I even say it. Again, me being the dumbass that I am, I totally forgot about this movie. So all I saw was the trailer, and that was like probably a year ago. So I had honestly forgotten kind of what this movie was even about. I didn't realize that it was about demon hunters trying to stop this main character, or this main demon, played again by Monica Bellucci, who has found a way to send demons into the internet. What it's based around, really, you know that stupid Pokemon game where everybody goes around and they see Pokemon on the street, and then they have to capture them. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but that's what this game or this movie is based around. Only it's not Pokemon. It's like it's called you find demons and ghosts, right? And then you have to capture them. Okay, so, but what they've done is once you download this app, she has found a way to like suck your soul through the phone, you know what I mean? And then take your soul that way. So they don't even have to come get you personally now. They can just do it through the internet. That's what they've done. So, and then these demon hunters come along and they're trying to stop them. And that's generally what the movie's based around or based about. And it's just, I'll tell you, man, like this thing fucking worked, or at least it worked for me. And again, this is my review and this is my opinion. And I loved this fucking movie. Like I said this earlier, the pace is fantastic. You're never fucking bored. It's just go, go, go for the whole 90 minutes. I mean, if you're a gore hound, you're going to love this movie. If you're a sci-fi hound, you're going to love this movie. It's almost, I did read one review kind of while I was just doing a little bit of research, and one guy nailed it. I mean, it's kind of like a cross between The Matrix but instead of having, you know, like Mr. Smith and the agents, it's like demons instead. And it's got a little bit of Ghostbusters in there. It's got, you know, some horror style, kind of like I don't know, like just like classic horror movies, like American Werewolf in London. That kind of campy, kind of cheese a little bit too. You know what I mean? Like the jokes and stuff. Like it just fucking works, man. Like seriously, like I'm kicking myself in the ass that I didn't see this sooner. Like honestly. So again, I just want to say thank you to you guys for, you know, reminding me that this movie was out there. And I did read something too, that the original script for this was going to have them as ghost hunters in a haunted house. And I'm just saying, thank God they kind of widened the spectrum on this movie and turned them into demon hunters. And it's not just like in a haunted house, it's like throughout the entire city, because it makes it so much fucking better. You know what I mean? And it gives that kind of Ghostbusters feel. And you'll see what I mean too, because there's these traps where they capture the demons, and it almost reminds you of the little chambers that they you know, the original Ghostbusters keep their ghosts in. Like it's just, there's so many nods to different classic movies in this. It's fantastic, man. So I don't want to say anything more than that other than watch this fucking movie. It's called Nekrotronic. Look it up. You can watch it on YouTube. I think it's like $5.99 to rent. Take my word for it. This is definitely worth your time to watch this. Now, if I go on IMDb here, it's got a 5.4 out of 10, and I don't agree with that at all. I mean, again, this is just my opinion. For a rating, I would probably give this like an 8.5. Like this movie is fantastic, and what really makes it, aside from like the awesome special effects, which is crazy because this is a low budget movie, but the acting, and I've said this 1,000 times, you can have like a zero budget do-it-yourself movie, really, and if you have good acting in it, you're going to kill it. You know what I mean? Because that's what makes the story, is good acting. You can overlook, you know, shitty CGI or, you know, bad special effects or practical effects. You know what I mean? But if the acting's there, it just saves the movie. And the acting is here, man. It is fucking awesome. Like the main star, Ben O'Toole, is just fucking hilarious in this movie. And it just works, man. It just works. And I mean, even the special effects, like I just said, you know, for a low budget, it's fucking killer. This is an awesome, awesome movie. So anyways, I'm raving about it here, and rightly so, because it is that goddamn good. So anyways, Nekrotronic, if you've seen it, which I'm guessing most of you have anyways, because I'm last guy on the fucking bus here. But if you have seen it, leave me comments down below, because I want to see if you love this movie as much as I do. And if you haven't seen it, like I said, I'm guessing it's on all video platforms. But I know you can get it on YouTube, and I think it's like $5.99. So just check it out. Check it out, watch it, thank me later, because you're going to fucking love this movie. So anyways, get back to me. Let me know what you guys think of this one. And as always, guys, stay scared.